Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. Anybody knowing the whereabouts of Sergeant Mendoza, have him 21 the watch. Sergeant Mendoza, 21 the watch. You left your bicycle unsecured in the parking lot. This motherfucking episode right here, man, was happening. I like my coffee like I like my wardens, black, sweet, and fruity, right, Pollard? This motherfucking episode right here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, right? Let's do this shit. Fuck it. Why not? Let's get it. The final straw. The final straw, right? That made me walk away from the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation after 16 years at the rank of lieutenant. The final straw was when at the associate director at the time, Ron Davis, AD, came down from wherever he fucking comes from, headquarters down to Donovan. And there was a good AW. She has since retired. Nice lady. She used to work at Centinela. She gave us a heads up, the sergeants and the lieutenants, and she said, hey, I think all of you sergeants and all the lieutenants should go to this conference, this meeting, because I think there might be something you guys need to hear. I think it's important that you guys be there. When at first, Ron Davis, I believe he had only requested the alarm response instructor or the use of force instructors. The use of force instructors. I know policy, I know procedure, okay? And I should have pulled it up for this fucking episode. As a matter of fact, I still will. So what he ended up doing was coming down and saying, we were all in there. I was 2 seats away from this dude. What he says is, you guys can no longer put inmates in handcuffs if they don't want to be put in handcuffs. You had everybody in that room. Sergeants and lieutenants with a lot of experience. Let me tell you. Found it. 836. California Penal Code 836. A peace officer may arrest a person in obedience to a warrant or pursuant to the authority granted to him or her by Chapter 4.5, commencing with Section 830 of Title 3. Look at your badge, the back of your ID. It says 830.5 or 830.2. I surrendered mine when I resigned. Now, this is why you guys need to follow the law, you young officers and sergeants and lieutenants. The officer has probable cause to believe that the person to be arrested has committed a public offense in the officer's presence. Perfect. The person arrested had committed a felony, although not in the officer's presence. Perfect. The officer has probable cause to believe that the person is to be arrested has committed a felony, whether or not a felony, in fact, has been committed. Perfect. So, nowhere in here does it say you have to call your sergeant. Fucking nowhere. Nowhere. Right? So let me fucking show you guys. Somebody reached out to me. I already told you guys this. Somebody reached out to me for help. He's like, hey, man. Or they're like, hey, man, this is the fucking bullshit that's being pushed upon us in CDCR. So check this out, man. It's fucking gonna piss me off. Stupid ass Ron Davis comes down, tells us we can't put inmates in handcuffs anymore, or we're gonna get in trouble. We tell him to fuck off and eat a dick. He threatens to get us fired if we don't listen. So I was like, yeah, it's time for me to go, man. Can't be a CO anymore or a peace officer. I'm out, man. I'm cool. I'm gonna go do a YouTube channel and a Twitch. _war_nerd. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. This is propaganda that has been given to the staff members. Possible controlled use of force scenario number 1. This doesn't even look like a fucking template from an actual document, CDCR documentation. I don't see a, nope. There's no header, footer. It's just some stupid ass Word document that some fucking idiot captain or AW or chief or fucking warden typed up. Shred it, guys. You guys know the law. Follow the law. Fuck your managers. Possible controlled use of force scenario number 1. Inmate Smith is on the day room yelling and refusing to return to his assigned cell. Building staff have attempted to de-escalate the situation with Smith multiple times due to his apparent emotional state. Propaganda by using emotional state. Motherfucker's not listening. Staff have given Smith a direct order to submit to handcuffs with negative results. Staff attempt to effect custody by securing Smith in handcuffs due to his agitated state. Smith pulls his hand away from staff as they're attempting to secure in handcuffs. Smith takes multiple steps back from staff. Right off the top of my head, as a experienced former lieutenant, utilize immediate use of force. Inmate Smith just presented an imminent threat by resisting, pulling his hand in a forceful manner, and not knowing inmate Smith's intentions. I feared for my safety and the safety of others, and I upholstered my MK9 from approximately 6 feet away, aiming at inmate Smith's facial area and dispersing a 2 to 3 second burst. Period. Now let's see what kind of fucking stupid fucking propaganda they want you to do. Building staff will recall the day room and temporarily stop any movement in the building. Priority ducats will be escorted in and out of the building? Fuck no. I'm not even going to read this garbage. So you mean to tell me you have an active, then hit your alarm. Hit your alarm. Now there ain't no motherfuckers going nowhere. You like that, managers? Hit your alarm. Now there ain't no priority ducats. Why? Because there's no movement during an alarm, and they should be taken a seated in a prone position per your operational procedures. Don't make up fucking bullshit, headquarters. Don't make up fucking bullshit. And if you're unaware, Jeff McCumber, that your fucking managers are pushing out shit that violates the law, crack down on them, buddy. 6'5" worth of nothing. Crack down on them, buddy. Don't crack down on me. Look what they're pushing. I can't even fucking, this disgusts me. I already told you guys the first one. Possible controlled use of force scenario number 2. Yard recall has been announced to all inmates to return to their assigned cell. Yard recall. Inmate Smith is refusing to return to his assigned cell. Yard staff have attempted to de-escalate the situation with Smith and resolve any issues regarding why he is not returning to his assigned house with negative results. Staff have given Smith a direct order return to his assigned housing with negative results. As Smith sits down on the yard, Smith refuses to return to his assigned house or escorted to facility program. Perfect. In this scenario, inmate Smith did not create an imminent threat, right? He didn't resist. He didn't fucking do anything wild. He just sat down. Perfect. Per policy, you're supposed to call your sergeant. Call your supervisor. I'm not even going to read it. I don't want to read it. I already know what you're supposed to do. Inmate Smith is sitting down. We all know how they do it. Get on the radio. Hey, Charlie 2, be advised. S&E 1. Yeah, it's inmate Smith again. Yes, he's sitting right here by the basketball court. Copy. 10-4, I'll be there right now. Sergeant walks over there. Right, you don't put the dude in handcuffs. Right here you don't. I mean, could you? Yeah, but in this scenario. Since in this scenario, right, and where the department is going, just stand there, man. Just wait. If Smith ain't doing nothing crazy, just let him sit there. Let him sit there. We got all day long. Sergeant comes. Hey, Smith, what's up, man? Fuck, man. Your COs are fucking with me. Nah, man. I'm having a mental breakdown. Nah, man. My she boyfriend broke up with me. Nah, come on, Smith. Just take it back to the pad, man. Like, we're going to do this every day, Smith? We're going to do this every day? Well, man, all right. You're lucky I like you, Mendoza. You're lucky I like you, Mendoza. Okay, cool. Take it back, man. The inmate goes back to the building. Staff don't use force. Nobody gets in trouble. Clock in, clock out. Beautiful. Possible controlled use of force scenario number 3. And you guys are getting old, motherfuckers. You guys can sign up for my Patreon if you guys want to help out. Inmate Smith is secured in a temporary holding cell in the program office. Smith has been cleared to return to his assigned housing. Smith is currently not secured in restraints and is refusing to exit the holding cell. Staff had attempted to de-escalate the situation with Smith and resolve any issues regarding why he is not returning to his assigned house with negative results. Staff have given Smith multiple direct orders to exit the holding cell and return to assigned housing with negative results. Smith refuses to submit to handcuffs and exit the holding cell. Oh, that's dumb. Here's why it's dumb. You just open the holding cell. No, Hector, you can't open the holding cell. The dude, he's not ADSEG status. He's not ADSEG status. As a matter of fact, the beginning of this scenario started. He has been cleared to return to his assigned housing. He's cleared. He's cleared. He's not ADSEG. He's not ADSEG status. You open the cell door. Now I know what you're thinking, Hector. That can get you hurt. That can get you in trouble. He has been cleared to go back to his house. He is not ADSEG status. Motherfucker, stop being scared. Right? You don't even have to make a big deal about it. You just pretend you don't know if that's how you feel. You open the door. Hey, Smith, you got to go back to the pad. No, I'm not going. Smith, the door's already open. You're going back to the pad. No, I'm not going. Smith, you've been cleared. Now, mind you need to be ready in case he decides to punch you. Because he might not really want to be going back to the pad. He wants to go to ADSEG. He's going to do everything he can to go to ADSEG, by include punching you.
No, but Hector, inmates don't beat up officers for no reason. My cousin Smiley told me so.
Fuck off, man. I'm fucking tired of this shit. Motherfucker, I know prison more than anybody knows prison. A little bit. Well, I think I do, man. I know the blue side, the green side, all the confidential information. I know a lot. Anyways, open the fucking cell door. Tell Smith, get your ass back to the house. He'll go back to the house. Trust me. One way or another. You go to escort him and you fucking resist, you dump him on the fucking floor, period. Next one. Easy. Too easy. Come on, give me something hard. Give me something real hard. Inmate Smith is currently housed in... Let me go back in case I got managers watching this. Oh, look, Hector wants to dump motherfuckers on the floor. Nope. Hey, Inmate Smith has every opportunity to walk back to that cell. Every opportunity. He wants to resist. He wants to get crazy. That's on him. You need to hold Inmate Smith accountable, not the cops. Anyways. Oh my, these are dumb as fuck, man. Inmate Smith is getting on my goddamn nerves. Is currently housed in the CTC and has just been evaluated by medical staff and currently is in an open area of the TTA. You do realize I've encountered all these stupid fucking scenarios, right? In real life. Numerous times. Smith is currently secured in handcuffs sitting in a chair. He's probably slipped them already to the front if I know Inmate Smith like I do. Staff attempt to escort Smith back to the assigned house when Smith refuses to be escorted to his assigned house and places both of his legs straight out with his feet on the ground. Without even moving further. He just fucking resisted. Dumped the motherfucker. Period. He resisted. They're trying to propaganda you. He resisted. Okay? And in your report, you're going to articulate. Inmate Smith resisted by, what did they say? Look, they give you the answers. Inmate Smith resisted by straightening out his legs and his feet on the ground. Right? Pushing his upper back body towards me and in turn battering me with his back. Period. Fucking Inmate Smith needs to start listening. Administration needs to start holding these inmates that don't listen accountable instead of trying to break the law. The fuck? Nah, man. Let me know if you want me to keep going. This is a fucking long ass episode. I gotta clip this shit. Inmate Smith is currently being admitted in the CTC and has just been evaluated by mental health staff. Smith is currently secured in a temporary holding cell. A medically qualified healthcare staff, psychiatrist, or a primary care physician informed custody staff to place Smith in safety smock and have CTC medical staff administer court-ordered psychiatric CAHIA meds due to Smith's need for a psychiatric intervention. Custody staff attempt to conduct an unclosed body search and place Smith in a safety smock, to which Smith refuses. The on-duty psychiatrist determines Smith will require the safety smock and medication then you initiate a controlled use of force, period. You initiate a controlled use of force. You guys know how to initiate controlled use of forces. You call your sergeant calls the lieutenant calls the AOD, you get the NERT. So yeah, Initiate a controlled use of force, period. Easy peasy, Japanese. Can I say that? Inmate Smith is on the day room floor yelling and refusing to return to his assigned cell. Oh, fuck it. Oh, that was it, man. So look, how many scenarios were there? There was 5 scenarios, right? 5 scenarios. I think only on 2 of them I said use force and dump him. Well, one spray, when he pulled his hand like this, that's resisting. Motherfuckers don't know what resisting is. Does this look like it's not resisting? You know how many times I've seen officers on Charlie Yard get an inmate by the wrist and the inmate pull back and the dumb fucking officer go in for it again? The inmate pull back. Finally, the officer goes in for the 3rd time. The inmate had enough of that cop's bullshit and just hits him. Boom. What you think was going to happen? How many fucking times are you going to do the weird shit with the inmate? All he needs to do is once. Resist and that's game over. Green light. Boom. Document it. Write it up. Per policy. Per policy. Reasonable use of force. Not excessive. Not unnecessary. Reasonable.
But Hector, we're gonna get in trouble.
Go ahead. Get killed. I don't even care at this fucking point. Get killed. Get killed. Get killed. You clearly care more about getting in trouble than you do getting killed. Who's going to be the sacrificial lamb? I know it's going to be one of you guys. I know it's going to be one of you guys. What do you want me to tell you? I can't keep it any more real. The other one, the dude was in the holding cell in the program office. He was refusing to go back to the house. You just open the fucking cell door. Of course, you're not going to tell nobody. You're not going to tell nobody like, oh, he was refusing. Now, we got body-worn cameras. Like, a lieutenant doesn't have a body-worn camera. As a lieutenant, see, that's the problem. They don't make them like me anymore. I would have went over there. Oh, Hector, don't be telling war stories. I'm a lieutenant. I don't have a camera. He's not AdSec status. Open the fucking door. Hey, Smith, you're going back to the pad, man. It's going to be count time, okay? It's going to be count time. And we are not out counting you. Do you understand me? Oh, man, LT. Only because it's you, LT. All right, man. Fuck, we don't got to do all this, man. Just take it back to the pad. We'll get you on the back end. Whatever. I don't care. I know it can be confusing to you guys. Do never jeopardize your safety over some type of false propaganda, violation of the law. You see how those scenarios didn't have any type of CDCR label, banner, header, footer. That's an unofficial document. You know what you need to do that? Give it to the inmates. Fuck it. Let them make copies and wipe their ass with it. It's fucking worthless. Worthless. With that, the message for today is same shit's happening with the cops on the streets, man. You got Gascon not enforcing the laws, having his DAs not enforce the law. You guys see what's happening, right? And I went to go watch the movie Civil War. Let me tell you guys something right now. That was a damn good movie. Let me tell you something. If you guys are on the fence and wobblers on little things like this, when it matters, when it counts, when it's game time Super Bowl 1776, that happened. That's a historical event. If you're wishy-washy about this, don't even fucking hit me up. Don't even hit me up, man. Don't even hit me up, man. I need riders, northern riders. What the hell did he just say? In my possession, I have documentation from one of the most well-known northern riders in the California Department of Corrections. I am about to drop some bangers on you. This episode right here was sponsored by the following patrons. Tocayo, Carnalito, Treatment, Not Time, False Alarm, Forced Use, Lauren, Rogelio, Fishing is Life, Damn LT, Can That Sure Get Any Tighter? Gigi, Vinny Me La Pela, Santa Barbara County, Department of Corruption and Retaliation, Give Me That Double Shift, Justin for Austin, Be Forever 26, Don Chicharo, Shut the F Up and Make It Wink, A La Verga 760, Scorpio Rising, Miss Rod, Gio, G-Ride, Vote Newsome Out, The Prison Psychologist, Fuerte, Mark, Zeus, Michigan Wolverines, Don't Trip, Put Me Out 6 South, Buck, Me Ass, Hey Wall Like Monte, One Bad Art Battle, The Cherokee Cat, Loco Moco, The Big Bad Wolf, Raider 62, L. Eli, thank you for your pizza, CCPOA. Gerardo, Steven, Rigo Esti, Pelon, Eric, not on my watch. Who's doing the pipe? Denise, Cyril McCoy. I'm not shower sharking. I'm just doing rounds. Jay. That's my favorite right now. A poke in the six pack. Tower, can I get a one way? I'll close it, I promise. That's also my favorite. Keith, Devil Dog, Ricardo, Abuelita's Journey, Maladjusted, Bankroll Suave, Carmine the Pitbull, American Mestizo, Lori, 559CO, Ruben, CJ Zavalza, EOP Whisper, F602, Las Vegas Flights Live, Gavino. 2 of you are getting fired. 3 of you are all getting assaulted. Facts. Pre of these nuts. Lockdown 5. Cristobal La Reina. Winston. Tony, the Mexican Snowman. El Skid. The OG. Hobie Cat. Lead with Love. Albert 12. Damn, that's a big Samoan. J.I. Theo Esquiel. Big Bad 48. Nova. Linda, the retired CO. Michigan Wolverines. Mikey 559. The homie Marius. Chevelle 66. Crispy Nuts, Bad Karma, and the homie Rags. If you have not already signed up for that Patreon, I'm telling you, I keep bringing it and bringing it and bringing it. There's already 700 plus of you. If you are not one of those 700, you're definitely missing out. Make sure you hit that link in the description below. Keep pushing forward.